Hi, I'm Jackie from Pinetree Garden Seeds. I'm the head of research and development here, and today we are going to start some seeds with the process of winter sowing. Winter sowing is the process of starting seeds in clear containers outside to allow the seeds to sprout with the fluctuating spring temperatures. This allows Mother Nature to provide the natural process of stratification that many seeds need. Stratification is the process of using cold to warm temperatures to help seeds germinate. Many perennials and herbs need stratification to sprout. So today we're going to start some perennial flower seeds and some perennial herb seeds. For flowers, we have the narrowleaf echinacea, which requires stratification. The blanket flower, which is also one that can require stratification, and then calendula, which doesn't require it, but it's a great seed to start outside early. And for herbs, we are going to start angelica, which absolutely loves stratification, marshmallow, another one that loves stratification, and then bronze fennel, which really doesn't need as much, but it's a great one to start this way. What you're going to need are clear containers, a utility knife, permanent marker, some plastic labels, duct tape, and some soil. So we're going to start with our milk jug. The first thing we're going to do is pop a couple holes in the bottom. I'm going to probably do like 6 holes. You want the water to be able to drain through it as spring comes along, okay? And then we're going to go from handle to handle. Having a sharp blade is key. And what that does is it kind of creates a flap. And you can see the holes and the flap. And then this one, we cut the same thing. And it even has a little extra drainage hole that I'm going to use and let that do its work also. So now we're going to fill our containers. I'm going to put a couple scoops in, and I'm going to pat it down really good. So we got, what, about 1.5 inches of soil in there? There's that one. And then this guy, I'm going to do the same thing with. And do a couple scoops on this one too. This one could use a little bit more. Okay, there you go. So they are ready to sow the seeds into. Okay, in this container, I am going to start narrowleaf echinacea. I have my label written already. I'm going to place it in here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the packet to see what the planting depth is. And narrowleaf needs 1/8 of an inch. And I'm just going to plant this whole packet. And these all a little home. And then what we're going to do is just going to throw a little bit of soil on top and then pat it back down. And then this jug will be ready to be wrapped in duct tape to close it up. Okay, for this container, we're going to plant 2 varieties. We're going to do marshmallow and angelica. And we're just going to split that in half. And as Angelica says, this one wants surface sowing. So all we're going to do is sow it on the surface and then gently tap it down once I get all the seeds in here. Okay, and Angelica is a really beautiful plant. So if you haven't grown it yet, you should try to grow it. Okay, and then marshmallow, I'm going to put on the other side. So on surface, lightly cover. That means when lightly cover, I'm just going to grab a little bit and just sprinkle a little bit on here and then pat them down into the soil. And then this vessel is ready to close up. So now we're going to close up our containers. So I'm going to start on this side and just follow the cut along. Oh, looks like I'm going to need another piece. Hold on. There we go. It's all closed up, and then we're going to take our cap off. And there's that guy ready to go outside. And then for this larger container that we have, because it doesn't have the top, what I did is I cut 2 holes with my knife in the top. I'm actually really excited to try it in this larger container. I've never used this container before, and it does provide more space. So it'll be great to see what the outcome is. There we go. It even comes with a little handle. And now it's time to take these outside. And we're going to take these and tuck them alongside our porch so they can spend the rest of the winter there. And then we're probably going to do more, and so we'll fill this up and we'll see how it all looks in the springtime.